This is me calling myself out in real time around coping mechanisms. You know, when you numb emotions because you feel very strong emotions and you don't know how to deal with those. So you have your own secret, hidden coping mechanisms that you are too scared to share with anyone because you're too ashamed of those. Well, we all have these coping mechanisms, and it's our way to cope with big emotions. When we feel big emotions, if you have a similar upbringing to mine, you are not allowed to feel those big emotions. So you didn't know how to process them. Nobody taught you how to process them. In society, we're not really taught how to process our emotions. We're just meant to be little robots who just work and go home and raise a family with no emotional processing knowledge. For example, overworking, it's seen as a good thing in society because it makes you productive, rich, if you do it well enough, hard enough, smart enough. There are the coping mechanisms that make you look good in society, like being overly concerned with your diet to an extreme level, maybe not eating carbs at all, going full keto. I mean, they can be seen as good things, or for women being overly focused on being super skinny, that can be as well a coping mechanism for something that you're dealing with. Over exercising, it's another thing that can be seen as a good coping mechanism, but it's actually a not so good one. But there are some bad coping mechanisms that usually turn out into addictions. This can be, of course, alcohol, drugs, gambling, but also more innocent ones like food, because you need to eat every day. So that can easily become something that you numb your emotions with. And then also social media scrolling, I think it's not talked about enough, and I think majority of people suffer from it, but they don't really want to admit it because they're too ashamed of it. But I'll just say it as it is. So how do you start healing these numbing mechanisms? You start doing that by choosing to feel your emotions.